Hi everyone, welcome back to Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door with me, Austin John. In our previous episode, we did a bunch of stuff, including reaching a total of 60 tattles, 37 badges, 57 star pieces, 12 troubles, 13 shine sprites, and 8 recipes. In today's episode, we're going to make our way to the creepy Steeple, that's for sure. And before we do that, we do have some errands to do around Rogueport. First and foremost, now that we have Yoshi... Oh, hang on, we're getting an email. Aha! Dearest Mario, I have uncovered something terrible. These things, these X-Nauts, they're planning to take control of the world. It's to that end that they're seeking the crystal stars and trying to claim a legendary treasure. I still don't know what the treasure is, but you must hurry and gather the crystal stars. I will gather what information I can. Princess Peach. These dudes want to rule the world? That would stink. You know what? I couldn't have said it better myself, young dinosaur. Let's go ahead and hop into this grate right here. As soon as we hop down, we're going to hop on Yoshi, make our way to the left, and we're going to get this shine sprite. While we're right here, let's go ahead and hop inside of this warp pipe. Making our way to the right, doing a little bit of very basic platforming, similar to World 1-2 from the original Super Mario Bros. A little da-da-da-da-da action, and here's the star piece. Fantastic. Let's make our way back. From here, we're going to continue on to the... From here, we're going to make our way down this warp pipe. We're going to squeeze through right here, and we're going to go ahead and break this big old block that was preventing us from leaving the fast travel room this way. So now, let's enter the fast travel room. Let's head to the back over here and destroy this big yellow block. And collect this shine sprite. And from the fast travel room, let's go ahead, exit to the right.
By the way, there are 2 more collectibles that, I'll be frank with you, I forgot to collect. But in this chapter, you're not gonna really need them, and you can't even use them until later. So there's kind of no point on getting them now, which is kind of why I forgot about them.
Hello, Thousand Year Door. I got the Champion's Belt Crystal Star. Also, I really like how all of your partners come on out for this. Seeing Yoshi just hanging out here with the guys. Seems like we're having a fun time, you know? Okay, map. Where are we going next? Oh, big old woods to the left. It's spooky. Let me bring you up to speed. I've been researching just what the treasure could be. One book I came across held to what I thought was a preposterous theory. The book claimed that the treasure was, in actuality, the Great Cataclysm. The very cataclysm that, 1,000 years ago, sank that town underground. So these jerks think the power of that cataclysm will help them rule the world? I can't say for sure what they will do or why, but we must consider the possibility. Now that things have come to this, we mustn't let them near the legendary treasure, because if they do get it, then once again, this town, no, the entire world, could be destroyed. Now, according to the map, it appears the next crystal star is in Twilight Town. Aha! There appears to be a pipe to Twilight Town somewhere here in Rogueport. I do believe it's somewhere underneath the west part of town. Oh, Kubiku is a stage 5 clinger. Cool, thanks Kubiku. We have 3 new troubles that we need to take care of, including help wanted by Jolene. I need some cleaning done, motivated workers only. Please meet me in the promoter's room of the Glitz Pit. From Rogueport Central, let's head into the warp pipe room. We now get the warp pipe for World 3. Make our way to the back, talk to the promoter here. Oh, it's you, you're gonna fight again? That's great. Hey, go right on in, okay? Your new promoter, Miss Jolene, is right inside. Sure. Oh, why, it's the Great Gonzalez. It's been too long, how you been? What, you wanna unretire and battle again? You accepted that request? Well, fantastic. Let's get down to business. I need you to clear out the garbage in the storeroom. I can't get anywhere near it. I have a problem with garbage. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, in the storeroom, it looks like there's some battle trunks. Boy, they stink. You smell terrible. Oh no, you don't have that garbage on you, do you? You have to go take that stuff far away from here. I can't stand it. I know of a Goomba named Goomfree in Rogueport that buys stuff like that. I've already gotten in touch with him, so just take the trash out of here. So let's take the warp pipe back to Rogueport. Is this one Goomfree? Yeah, it is. Okay, great. You need someone taken care of, not who. What'd you say? Oh, well, fine. Let's get it done. So what are we doing here? Okay, let's just select these battle trunks. I guess we're done with this one, man. I have never had a job this stinky. Make sure you get duress pay for this. Okay, so let's go ahead back and talk to Jolene in Glitzville. You cleared it all up. Well, here's your reward. You have my gratitude. 30 coins. Thanks so much. Now, while you're here in Glitzville, you can go ahead and get 2 items that are needed for one of your following Trouble Center quests. We are going to need a total of 2 hot dogs. If you picked up the one from the staircase, then that's 1. If not, then come over here, talk to the pig, and get yourself 2 hot dogs. Trouble number 14, Heartful Cake Recipe by Merlee. I want to make a heartful cake, but forgot the recipe for Mario's sake. I have to keep my shop open, so can you find me the recipe, I'm hoping? I first learned the recipe from Toast Tea, yes, over in Petalburg, you see. Please meet me in the Charmer's Hut, beneath Rogueport. Hurry, hut. So let's go ahead into the Rogueport sewers from inside of Frankly's house. Merlee is going to be inside of her Charmer's Hut, which is this warp pipe right in front of the paper airplane area. It's the house in the background with the blue light. By the way, someone asked me in a previous comment about Merlee's spells. After you use your last spell of Merlee, then you're actually going to get a pop-up notification wherever the spell takes place that says that you used the last of it. So then you know to actually come back here and get more from Merlee. I really must know how to bake a yummy, tasty, heartful cake. In a house by a gate, you must go. To Petalburg's Toast Tea, all she knows. So let's go ahead and make our way to the warp pipe over to Petalburg. Okay, as we show up in Petalburg, let's head inside of this house right here. And this is Toast Tea. Did you need something? What? You want me to make a heartful cake? And who asked you? Merlee? Let's see. I need a cake mix and a ruin powder. Tee-hee-hee. I wonder who Merlee is making it for this time. We're also going to need some cake mix, so let's head to the Pianta Parlor, which is called the Food I Want. You're also going to need a cake mix for that, so I would just go ahead and get the full 12 Pianta tokens that you need for these 2 different cake mixes. The Pianta changer over here will change 3 coins for 1 Pianta, and you can go ahead and do 30 for 10. Thank you for the cake mix, and I need 2 of them. Great. From in front of Frankly's house, let's go ahead and enter the Rogueport sewers. And right in front of the paper plane takeoff, let's enter this warp pipe so we can enter the teal lit house in the backdrop. So Merlee has the ruin powder, and good news, all you have to do is give her the cake mix, and then she can go ahead and make this recipe for you. You passed my trouble test. Cannot make a cake without a cake mix, right? No doubt. As you make a heartful cake, mix ruin powder well to make the cake mix properly bake. I'm gonna make it tonight, and it will be out of sight, and then I'll charm someone right. Thanks so much to you, dear. Here's your reward, here. 30 coins. Nice. The Food I Want by Bub Ulber. I have a bad craving for a certain food item. Could you fetch it for me, please? Meet me in Petalburg. I know that he is going to be requesting 3 specific foods from you, and I know what the 3 specific foods are, so you're not going to be running back and forth 4 times. He's going to want a hot dog, and then he's going to want a cake, and then he's going to want another hot dog. The hot dogs you can get in Glitzville from the hot dog stand, and the cakes you can bake from a cake mix with Zest Tea. So go to the Pianta Parlor, exchange your Piantas for a cake mix, come over to Zest Tea, and have him make a cake mix. Or if by chance you still have your mousse cake in your inventory from when I told you to cook a cake mix from when we had those extra Piantas sitting around, then you're fine. So now let's go to the warp pipe right outside and make our way to Petalburg. Now we're gonna make our way to the west side of Petalburg, meaning, you know, zone left 1 screen. Walk across this little fence, walk across this little bridge, and we're gonna speak to this bulb, Bub Ulber over here. You came here after hearing my request, correct? Yes. You want a hot dog? Okay. It is said to be spicy, but I've never experienced spiciness in all my life. I feel so sad for you. I am so sorry. Some say they're sold in Glitzville. Please get one for me. Here is your hot dog. You plant. Oh, so this is a hot dog. I'm gonna go right ahead and try it. Munch, smack, gulp, erp, oh, hot, 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 this is spicy. Well, this spiciness is quite interesting. It makes me crave more of it. Haha, mood. I'm terribly sorry, but could you get me one more of these hot dogs, please? I must have one. I would appreciate it. Imagine going and buying only 1 hot dog and then finding out that this guy wants another one. I'm so happy I've been able to eat another hot dog. I've dreamed of this. I shall devour it immediately. Spicy, spicy hotness. Now this is spicy. Oh my, that was positively delicious. Good gracious, I'm sweating with pleasure. I'm rather surprised that it was spicy rather than just spicy. By the way, I know this is rather rude, but I'd love to chase that with a sweet. Sweets are the spice of life. That's my new theory. I'm just now coining it. Can you maybe cook me some cake mix? Please, I would really like a piece of mousse cake. Aren't you glad I told you all 3 of these things? Oh, mousse cake. I can't wait to eat it, so I won't. Munch, smack, yerp, oh, sweet. Good gracious, I'm so I'm quite satisfied now, but I feel like I've been demanding. Maybe I just wanted to be spoiled by others. Maybe I was so selfish because, well, because it's such a peaceful place, I crave peace, love, and food, and I'm sure that's it. Anyways, let me show my gratitude. Here's a dried bouquet worth 1 coin, replenishes 1 HP. I've been growing these dried bouquets lately. If you want more, just bring me another hot dog. You'll always be welcome here, thank you so much. Yeah, obviously, you're gonna be at a loss, but a dried bouquet may come in handy. I recommend going ahead and putting it inside of your item shop storage for safekeeping. Well, great news, everyone. With those 3 troubles out of the way, we can now go ahead and start the chapter. Hey, do you have the stylish thing, the timing tutor? I really want to go ahead and get the timing tutor and like have that and be done with it. Okay, I mean, keep your eyes out for that timing tutor if he ever has it. You can force him to have a different stock by going through the warp pipe, going someplace else. By the way, Luigi is over here with his cherry bomb. But it's just a hold to do, and all those loading zones, not worth it for me. So I'm just gonna wait until he comes across it or until I need it. Anyways, we're gonna head to Rogueport West, we're gonna head down here, and now we're gonna go into this scratched up warp pipe. That's to Twilight Town. But the pipe rejected you. What gives you, lousy pipe? We've got to tell the professor about this. Okay, so head back up and go tell the professor. While we're here, because I just went into the sewers. Is that far enough away? Oh yes, timing tutor, thank you very much. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. I recommend you buy it too. I am gonna be including that on the total badge total, so if mine is 1 higher than yours, that might be the reason. Now, I actually know the secret to get into Twilight Town. Can I just do the next part of the quest by talking to the person who is from Twilight Town back here? The name's Darkly, I'm from Twilight Town. Do you guys need something? Oh, wow, you can! You can't get through the pipe to Twilight Town. That's right. Well, shucks. It's usually no sweat. You just need to have something with your name written on it. Don't have anything that has your name on it? Come on, everyone does. I don't. No, really? Okay, hang on, I'll write it for you. What's your name? It's Mario. I'll write it on the seat of your overalls. So, on my butt? There. Perfectamundo. While I'm at it, I'll write your partner's name too. What's your name? Noir, baby. I love his attitude. Hey, watch where you're drawing, buddy. I'm not your buddy guy. I don't know what errand is taking you to Twilight Town, but I hope it goes well. I'll be rooting for you. There's a reason I'm not in Twilight Town. Ah, we could skip Frankly's text. That's neat. This might be the least amount of running around that we had to do before starting a chapter in quite a while, so that's nice. Anyways, let's once again go into the grate. Through this door. Once again, let's return to the Twilight Town pipe. Enter it. And thus begins Chapter 4. For pigs, the bell tolls. For my bookworms out there, yes, that's a reference to For Whom the Bell Tolls, which I never read the book, but I think it had something to do with every time that a bell rang, someone in a town died. It was something like that, right? Been a long time since anyone come here from the outside. You've come from far away? Yeah! Yeah, those close ears. I'm pretty sure you guys must be adventurers, right? It's a bad time to arrive. Wait, but you're adventurers. Maybe it's the perfect time. A bad time? What do you mean by that? Come on, tell me. Oh, gee whiz, I don't know. It's a scary tale to hear, and scary to tell. Oh no, the bell rang again. Oh, this is so awful. Who could it be now? Oink, oink, oink. Whoa, that was the craziest thing I've ever seen. What's going on in this weirdo town? Oh, badness. Now, poor Gloomer got turned into a pig. Not good. Who are you, Gramps? I'm the mayor of this poor town, so call me Dower. Like sour, but with a D. I'm not exactly the sharpest fellow, but I do believe you're adventurers, right? This isn't the place for the telling of tales, sadly. Come to my home. Is he a stuffed doll and his head is ripped open? Is that what's going on there? Is that hair? Because if it's hair, then why is the blue going around the hair? Are those horns? And in between the horns is hair? My traveling friends, welcome to Twilight Town. Well, I'd like to welcome you, but welcoming people is generally a good thing, and it's nothing but bad here. As you may have guessed, our town has been cursed. Yeah, cursed. That's the right word, right? Yeah, of course it is, you see. Beyond town is a forest, and in its heart is an ancient building, the creepy Steeple. The dark creature who lives there, its curse ordains that when the steeple bell rings, one of the Twilighters living here in this village becomes a pig. Will my loved ones become swine? Will I too become a curly-tailed oinker? I'm so worried I can't sleep at night. Of course, night and day are pretty similar here. And if this keeps up, well, the village will be one giant pig pen, which would be bad. Let me give you some advice. Leave us. Leave before you, too, get pigified. Not gonna happen, Gramps. We're looking for something really important. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a star-shaped rock called the Crystal Star. I don't know about any crystal star thing, but in Creepy Steeple, there's a glittery red stone shaped like a star. Are you serious? That's gotta be it. You people. You aren't thinking of going to Creepy Steeple, are you? Brr. Unthinkable. Okay, well that was a interesting welcome to this town. There are 3 collectibles we're gonna get. First, at the westernmost house, we're gonna be sliding right here for a star piece. Next, we're going to be going to the clumps of grass that are toward the screen. And I believe it's the southernmost one in front of the tree. Nope. Yep, this one. Star piece. Nice. Let's make our way to the east side of town. Over here, if we head down, you're going to be seeing this fence. And right in front of these barrels is going to be a star piece. Let's go ahead and speak to the girl who is blocking us from leaving. A nasty monster lives in the woods past here. I'm serious, that's what somebody said. If you still want to go through, even after hearing that, you need the mayor's permission. Oh man, the old monster beyond the town gate thing, isn't that kind of cliche? You gotta be kidding me. Fine, let's go ask. Okay, let's go ask the mayor. Uh-oh, bells are ringing. Gonzalez, that doesn't mean someone's gonna... Boy, I'm psyched it wasn't my turn to get pigged. That's just one letter off from being a very different word. Mayor? He's a pig now. That ain't good. You don't think that pig is the mayor? What are we gonna do now? We needed that dude's okay to pass through the gate. I don't know. It seems like our best option is go and tell the girl what happened and explain that we can't get the mayor's permission because the mayor's a pig now. The mayor's a pig? Oh no, what do? Govern ourselves? Well, there's just no way I can let you through now. It's martial law time. Just forget about it. Okay. We are getting pop-ups in this room over here, so let's go see what's going on. Hi, lady. Oh, a customer. I'm sorry, we're not open right now. Why not? Why am I crying? My husband's been turned into a pig. A pig. My husband went to the woods yesterday to collect herbs, but no husband came home. Instead, a pig returned. This pig. We got into a fight before he left, and I called him a chauvinistic pig. And now he really is a pig. But he has a sweet side too, like cooking my favorite food. And when shoppers get rude, his husband exports, and he's got so many wonderful things for him, and wish to dip it to the cola money. And yeah. So, are you even listening? Yeah? Hey, so could you figure out some way to restore my husband to normal? I'll do whatever I can to help. You could even take whatever you want from the storeroom if it might help, you know. It's locked! My husband must have taken the key with him and lost it in the woods. So I have a question. The clothes that they're wearing, what happens to that clothes? Is that part of the pig? So like if a key was in the pocket of the clothes that the person was wearing and they're turned into a pig, what happens to that key? Is that now part of the person? Oh, the bell just rang again. Oh. The gate guy's gone. Oops, nope, not gone. Stubborn dude's a pig. Well, actually pretty sweet for us. Pig's not gonna get in our way. Bye, Mr. Pig. Before you go ahead here at the Twilight Trail, we are going to be taking this big old rock and pushing it out of the way. And inside of here is a black key. Okay, so for my loadout, I'm gonna have multi-bounce, HP plus, FP plus, power plus, heart, flower, item hog, quick change, and simplifier. Your loadout may vary. We struck first. Now this is a new enemy called a Hyper Goomba. Over here we have 3 new enemies to deal with. This includes a Hyper Goomba, a Hyper Power Goomba. Later on this route we have a Hyper Spiked Goomba, and then you may also come across this Crazy Daisy here. They have health of 8, attack of 2, defense of 0, and they typically spend their first turn deciding to power themselves up so that they become very strong. I'm gonna go ahead and stomp on this guy so I don't have to deal with him. Yep, that's that power upgrade I was telling you about. Now he's at +6. And unfortunately, Mario fell asleep from the Crazy Daisy. That's not a good thing to be. I am going to go ahead and use this opportunity to tattle on this Goomba over here. Hyper Power Goomba, it's just like a regular Hyper Goomba, but with wings. And I'm also going to really hope that I can nail this Super Guard time. Going to be an important one here. Nope, way too early, took 8 damage, that sucks. Good news is, the Crazy Daisy ran away, so now I don't have to deal with that. So, you know, not the absolute best turn, but we got 2 tattles out of it. Oh, thanks, Merly. What am I going to get? Triple coins? Yep. Oh, and a boo sheet. Nice. These hyper enemies are definitely a step up in terms of difficulty, and you're gonna feel that. Every time I played through this game, I felt it. Oh, there's 3 Paragoombas. Okay, well, I'm just gonna multi-bounce all of them. There's a high likelihood that these guys are not going to attack. They're gonna spend the next turn powering up. And yep, all 3 of them decided to power up. Cool. 1, 2, 3 KOs. Oh, and that was enough for a level up. Nice. This is typically the time of the game that I need to make sure that I have 20 HP because there is an enemy that you may randomly come across that can deal 20 damage to you. That enemy is the Amazy Daisy, who shows up on this path. And if you run into an Amazy Daisy, it is a blessing and a curse all at the same time. I totally have my game paused during this, but this one block right here, if you jump and hit that, there's gonna be a super mushroom in there. So there you go, there's a hidden block for you. Also, I like to, get the level 2 hammer attack at the beginning of the battle instead of just the level 1. Goombella, I choose you. It's a hyper spiky Goomba. HP of 8, attack of 3. And I definitely want to go ahead and take care of him right quick. Thank you very much. Are you going to spend your turn doing your buff for +6? Sure are. And is this Daisy going to make me asleep? Yeah, but I guarded this time. Go me. Okay, Goombella, how good is your multi-bonk? Not the worst. And now I get to tattle on the Crazy Daisy too. 7 HP, attack of 2. It's Lullaby, that tune will totally zonk you out. If you manage to guard well though, you might not pass out. Try to learn the timing. Let's go ahead with a normal jump. GG. Let's continue on to the next area. And there's a key on this side of a felled tree. Let's use Koops to go ahead and grab that. A shop key. A key that opens the door to the storage room of the shop. So if this is for the shop key, then what was that first black key that we got? Let's go ahead and return back to town to the shopkeep. And over here is an inn coupon that honestly totally forgot it was there. Shop key. And back here we get a jam and jelly, one of the most expensive items in the game. Go ahead and deposit that in a shop whenever you get a chance. A boo sheet, very useful item. Life mushroom, always handy in case you die. Defense plus badge. Nice. This boosts Mario's defense by 1. I don't have to explain how good of an item that is. And there's this chest that is talking to me. Hold up. Hey, who's there? I just heard a voice. There's no way that people could be here. Seriously, it's just so unlikely. Huh? What's that you say? You've seen a chest like me before? Get out of here. No. I'm not like those chests. I promise. Look at my eyes. Tell me I'm lying. I'm not. Seriously. Just get me out of here. You'll see. Don't make me beg. This chest is now a valley girl. What? Come on. You know how ridiculous you sound right now? I'm laughing in here. You honestly think I'm gonna curse you when I get out of here? Curse you? Well, I did plan on doing something to you, but it's not as much of a curse as a really wonderful new ability that'll allow you to get to special places. Doesn't that sound nice? Oh, come on, please. Just find this key and open the chest, okay? I know it's near this town somewhere. I just can't go look for myself, because I'm in here. So, pretty, please. Wait, is that? Oh my. You already found the key? Wait, fools. What were you expecting? Did you think a lovely lady would pop out or something? Now I'm gonna hit you with the king of curses, the cursiest curse ever. Fear my terrible power, you'll know the pain of having your body roll up real small. Be cursed! Wee-hee-hee-hee, now you're a cursed loser. Savor your suffering. When this curse strikes you, you won't even be able to walk. You'll be forced to roll around as a tacky tube. Wee-hee-hee-hee, your suffering amuses me and so I laugh. Now show me your cursed plight so I can laugh all the more. So when we're in paper mode, we become a tube. Your pathetic misery thrills me to the core. When you're in that form, you'll roll everywhere like some embarrassing extruded wheel. So tell me, do you now understand your eternal cylindrical agony? Yo, the writing in this game, I love it. How do you not? Come on. So now we're gonna go ahead and make our way back to Twilight Trail. And now we have to go past all of the enemies that you just defeated that all just respawned because you went inside of a town. So I recommend taking Yoshi along the front side of the screen until you're at this tree. And we're gonna go ahead, enter our tubular form, and cross through. And right behind this tree is a star piece. And after getting the star piece, let's go ahead, hit the save block. And there's a big old suspicious pile of hay right here. Let's go ahead, take Flurry out, just like the big bad wolf does. Nice. And right behind this warp pipe is, boom, a star piece. Let's go ahead and enter this warp pipe, and now we're gonna be heading into the second part of the Twilight Trail. Is it just called the Woods? Yeah, it doesn't even have a little subtitle that pops up. And over here, you're gonna be finding a whole bunch of crazy daisies. Earthquake. Hey there, Crazy Daisy. Oh, we just ran into an Amazy Daisy. So Amazy Daisies are very rare to come by. They give you amazing star points. Sorry, it's caught me off guard. I think it's like 45 star points or something. They have an attack of 20 and a health of 20 and a defense of 1. Since it has such high P and runs away really quickly, it's almost impossible to beat. Plus, its lullaby has massive attack power, so if we're low on HP, we need to scram. You gotta think hard about whether to fight it or bolt. I unfortunately don't have a sleepy sheep to try to make them fall asleep, and they are pretty hard for us to deal with right now. I don't have power bounce, even though I can't even really do power bounce that well. What about clock out? And did clock out work? Yes! 3 turns, it's frozen. Okay. Oh no, we got put to sleep for 3 turns. Well, this is cruel irony. Yep. Cruel irony. That's what I call that. That was so shameful. Over here, this box contains the Hammer Throw badge, which is absolutely necessary if you want to do a Hammerman build. It was pretty much impossible before because you didn't have access to this, but if you're doing a Hammerman, you can now do this, which requires you to never ever jump. And how would you get those enemies in the sky, right? I just found another Amazy Daisy. Have their spawn rates been significantly boosted in this game? Well, hang on. Now that I know that there's an Amazy Daisy here, if I run away from the battle, I can now change my badge loadout to be better. We're gonna go for the power bounce. And I did very poorly. And because I did poorly, we are going to run away. Ooh! That was a good one. Okay. Flurry, what's the chance that you actually nail this with the Amazy Daisy? I'm gonna save you guys a whole bunch of stress and a whole bunch of time in video. Dealing with an Amazy Daisy and trying to actually get it at this low of a level is going to be very difficult, and you might be better off just analyzing it and just going. Trying to knock out an Amazy Daisy at such a low level is very difficult. Anyways, at the end of this trail, we're gonna go ahead and use Flurry. And now we're gonna be in the backdrop, and now we're gonna be in the woods part 3, which while you're back here, do yourself a big old giant favor, go into your badges and make sure that you have the Quake Hammer equipped. As we move forward, we're gonna use Flurry to blow away this flat piece of paper, which has a hole. We're gonna go ahead and ground pound that. It puts us in the backdrop. Let's go ahead and push this rock out the way, which reveals another hole. And while we're right here, there's a hidden block. It's like the most random location. It's just to the left of this hole. Here it is. It's just coins, but it's considered a hidden block. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead, hop down that. And on the other side, to the right, you're going to be seeing a clef enemy. You can go ahead and use Flurry to make sure that he's stunned, and you can strike first. So this is a hyper clef. This is different from enemies that you faced before because this one has a horn on its head. Goombella, what the dealio? HP of 4, attack of 3, defense of 3. When it charges up, attack power rises to 9. Which is the reason that we wanted to make sure that we had a Quake Hammer. Yep. Oh, CO2 blasters. Well, that makes the rest of this battle pretty easy, doesn't it? Sure does. Before we go ahead and leave this area, I got a little secret for you. Ready? Do you see it? Shine Sprite. Hidden right behind this tree, right before you exit to the creepy steeple. Creepy steeple, that monster lives here, right? This place makes me woozy. Mario, let's just get the crystal star and get out of here quickly. But there's a well here. It looks like it's covered. Let's hop down here. Down here, looks like we have ourselves a Buzzy Beetle. Just one. One adorable little Buzzy Beetle. Goombella, can you do me a favor and tell me all about him? That's a Buzzy Beetle. Aw, it's kind of cute. HP is 5, attack is 3, defense is 4. So, simply just go ahead and jump on it. The only difference as opposed to Koopas is right after they're done being flipped over, they're gonna flip right side up. They don't have that turn of remaining upside down. Really, Merlee, you're gonna upgrade my points from 2 to 4? Yep, you sure are. Thanks. Anyways, down here at the bottom of the well is a Shine Sprite. And let's head into the room to the right. And over here we have a whole lot of Buzzy Beetles. The good news is a bunch of these are going to be single battles. However, there's also going to be some ones with a spiky on them. Here we go. Here's the spiny Buzzy Beetles. Are they called Spike Tops? Spike Tops. See, they have a proper name instead of just a modifier name. Good news is Quake Hammer can flip them upside down. But can I tell you a secret about this entire room? You don't have to fight these Buzzy Beetles. After you're done with one, after you initiate combat with one, just run away. And then your invincibility frames will allow you to not go into combat with them again, and you just walk out of the room. Because honestly, those battles aren't really worth it. Go ahead, activate your circular mode, your paper roll. On the other side of the fence, we're gonna head to the very left of the fence. And here's gonna be a star piece. And let's head inside. Well, there's a lock and there's a key. That seems pretty easy. Soon as you enter, though, we're gonna go ahead, enter our paper tube mode, and go directly north through that tiny little cutout. And here's a hidden treasure room with a Shine Sprite. Also in this room, we found a random cookbook, a rather old cookbook penned by Maitre Delish. And here's a chest with the Ice Smash badge, which may temporarily freeze and immobilize an enemy. Here in the treasure room, all the way at the back left, right next to the piano, you're gonna find this star piece. Nice. This is a hidden one. Some people don't get this one. Well, fantastic. Let's go back to tube mode and head on out of here. As we go ahead and make our way to the right, my friends have been taken away. So lonely. I'm sorry, guy. Right here is gonna be an optional mini-boss, and it's up to you if you want to fight him now, or you want to fight him later. If you fight him later, then navigating through here is a lot easier. But the thing you get is pretty great. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. While we're here, there's gonna be this big old statue. Let's go ahead and push it out of the way. And once we're down here, let's go ahead, grab Flurry out, and push away this piece of paper. Now we're gonna go over and walk to the right, through this void of existence. And over here is the Flower Saver badge. You already have one. This is now your second. Nice. Making our way back, there's going to be a door here on the left. There's a locked door on the left that we're going to be coming to much later. And now there's one chest in the middle. Let's go ahead and inspect it. With a whole bunch of booze. Hundreds of booze running out of that chest. Okay, it's quiz time, interloper. Just now, when the box opened, how many boos came out? Total. Good. Very good. Take this, math nerd. See you, sucker. It's an ultra mushroom, one of the best items in the game. The answer, by the way, is 200. If you didn't choose 200, then you got 1 coin. So, yeah. Let's head on up to the creepy steeple. Go talk to this guy. Are you gonna be mean to me? No. Promise? Come on out, guys. All 200 of the boos start to appear. As they start to cling to you, go ahead and wind up your hammer. Spin them all away. We're gonna do it twice. And then a cutscene is gonna begin. You said you'd be nice. Let's get him, guys. This one main boo is gonna rise up. All the other ones are gonna join to him. And now we have the Atomic Boo. Who, by the way, yes, does have the same sounds as King Boo from Double Dash. Goombella, do me a favor, let's tattle on this guy. Atomic Boo, HP of 40, attack of 4, defense of 0. When we attack, we might get so scared that we get confused or can't move. I sure wouldn't want to see this thing standing behind me in the middle of the night. Creepy. Can Austin do a good power bounce? That wasn't that bad. 8 damage. It's okay enough. Oh. He's just hiding his face. He's scared. Poor guy. Yoshi, let's go ahead with the mini egg, see if this works. Nope, can't drop the attack. Okay. Would a spin jump be better? Well, that's 7 damage guaranteed. I might as well just do a spin jump. And then he's gonna go ahead and spit a bunch of boos at me. Grade is now down to 10. We got this from here. And now the boos are gonna come around and spin ring around the rosy around me. Yoshi, do the honors. And Mario, let's go ahead and finish him off with a normal jump. Oh. Or, you know, totally mess up. That's fine too. Yoshi, if you would actually do the honors. And there we go. Atomic Boo down. Boy, I didn't realize that he would have his own music and be pretty awesome for it. Now all the boos are going to be very upset and they're going to drop the Lucky Start badge. Make something good happen when you first enter battle. This is just a fun badge to have because you never actually know what the thing is going to be. From here, we're going to go into the door on the main floor. And over here, you're going to be finding a Swooper. This is the enemy that Sir Swoops is, that you probably did not do at the Glitz Pit Fight Pit. HP will briefly recover. That's that lucky start. Goombella, go ahead, let's tattle on these guys. A Swooper, HP of 6, attack of 3, defense of 0. If you can damage it, it'll all drop from the ceiling and then you can whack it. You know what? I don't need to be here for this battle. So I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna bolt. Peace. And while we're on this little walkway over here, you're gonna notice that there's this little break. Let's hop in through here. And all the way on the right is gonna be a tree. Let's go ahead and hit this. And this is the forageable of this level, the golden leaf. Now let's head back to the break in the fence. And now you don't have to hit this switch over here. Not yet. And head inside of this door. And we're gonna come through this south door. Over here, you're gonna see the same kind of switch, but in a different room, obviously. We're gonna go ahead and hit this. After the screen is done shaking, now we're gonna head back inside. If you did hit the switch that was in that north room, you have to hit this one a second time. If you did it right, then the switch turns gray. Because what we're doing is that staircase that was in the previous room, we just moved it over here. So now we're gonna go ahead, hop up it, switch to Yoshi as our partner, hop on top, and we're gonna make our way all the way to the left, avoiding the boos as we do. And this is the steeple key. Great, now let's make our way all the way back. By the way, if you chose to not fight the atomic boo yet, then those boo enemies will not be there, making your life a little bit easier, but I really like that badge, the random good start badge. Oh, while we're in this room that has this moving staircase, let's go ahead and ground pound right here for a star piece. After we go ahead and we get that key, let's go ahead and backtrack and go to that north room where we saw that first switch. And we're gonna hit this 2 times until it becomes stone. That's how you know you did it right. Let's go ahead and enter this door. The staircase is now gonna be closer to the north side, and let's head through it. Yoshi, please get me to the other side without any boo interference. Use the steeple key. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up because we have the boss fight up next. And because we have a boss fight, I took off the heart finder, flower finder badges, and I just equipped a better loadout for pretty basic match. Honestly, this boss really isn't too hard. Alright, let's head up the stairs and into the boss fight. Welcome to the bell tower of Creepy Steeple. Hang on there, Slick. What are you doing interrupting my me time? This is the monster the mayor was talking about. You gotta be kidding me. Who you calling a monster? What's your problem? Why do you need to pick a fight? I'm busy thinking up new pranks and stuff. It's not easy either. Now get lost. Of course you guys won't. No way you ninjas go away quietly, am I right? Well, alright then, Slick. Fine, yes, I turned the villagers into pigs. Big deal. Big deal, you big jerk. Why would you do something like that? Well, you know they're also depressing and boring and dim-witted all the time. So instead of wallowing in gloom, I figured they might as well wallow in mud. Ha! Now they're pigs, get it? Isn't it just so perfect? It's like irony or something. So, what? You got a problem with that? I guess you do, so let's play, Slick. Gumbella, do me a favor, let's tattle. Huh? Wow, how totally bizarre. This thing isn't listed in here. There's a monster in here that looks like this thing, but it doesn't list a name. Max HP is 40, attack is 4, and defense is 0. It's apparently really good at transforming itself and other things. Maybe it'd use that power to turn the villagers into pigs. This thing is a real jerk. I'm gonna go for some power smashes instead of power jumps. 7 is pretty nice. I'll take those. Oh, thank you, CO2 blasters. Those things have been very handy. Yoshi, if you wouldn't mind. Power smash. Nice. Oh, the fog machine kicked in. Merlee, I'm not too sure why you came out to increase my defense on a turn that he can't attack me, but thanks. Alright, Yoshi, let's do some mini eggs. Great, attack power is down. Oh, and he got CO2'd again, but apparently it missed him. Got it. Oh no, part of the stage fell on me. Yuck, 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 I guess I'll get down and dirty if you want to play like that, Slick. What do you mean? This is your first attack on me. Yoshi, you feel like you could do this? And not miss? I'd appreciate that. Mario? Well, fantastic. That fight wasn't that hard. Time to regroup here, so you think you're a couple of heavies, huh? If you thought changing folks into pigs was impressive, then you're gonna love this. I've got something very special for you here. Whoa! The look on Yoshi's face during that. Oh, he turned into a Shadow Mario. How do you like them apples? Now that's magic, people. Now you're fighting yourself, ha! I'm a dang genius. Oh, and he regained 10 health. Apparently this little bit is a mandatory fight? Okay. And Mario, let's go ahead and finish off that Shadow Mario there. GG. Yuck, 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 yuck. Hold on, what? What? Huh? You beat me? Well, great. Fantastic. That's gonna be our boss defeated. 20 star points, I'll take those. Got 100 coins. And I whooped the crystal star right out of him. You got a crystal star. And with that, the chapter is cleared. Mario defeated the scourge of the creepy Steeple and found the 4th crystal star. The people of Twilight Town have surely recovered from their awful curse by now. At this rate, Mario's quest to collect all 7 crystal stars will be done in no time. With his back to creepy Steeple, Mario sets out towards a bright future. And that concludes part 8 of our walkthrough of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door.